think it's gonna work. I can't see it. Man, what? I don't know about a sheet. A bagel. I don't have a lot to go with it though. I don't have any butter. I don't have any cream cheese. I don't have any salmon, none of that. I didn't realize how late it was. I think I fell asleep for a little bit. I think I fell asleep already. What's up? I went late in bed. I think I fell asleep for like an hour or 2 hours. Burrito Dorito, what's up? What's okay? You're here now. I'm still in microwave. Well, I'm just doing a bagel right now. I don't need any chicken and rice right now. Maybe chicken and rice tomorrow. What's up, bro? Could you imagine being Beetlejuice? I wonder how much money that guy's made. Yeah, we got 3:12 a.m. here. But what's weird is I think I got in bed and I fell asleep for a few hours. But I don't know. What's up, Tech? Yeah, Beetlejuice is from Howard Stern. There was another guy on there. He was a little midget dude. His name was Hank. Hank was a legend. What job are you doing, Burrito? Oh, car Canteen worker? What is that? Okay, I get it. Like McDonald's, all right. Soup kitchen, all right. Yeah, I get all these like famous lookalikes. I won't say I have a favorite movie, but I like a lot of the Quentin Tarantino movies. They're pretty good. Like the Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Like a lot of those. There was one. It was like it was in like a cabin or something. It was a bunch of cowboys. I forget what the damn name of it was. Yeah, I doubt it. I get the Maven thing too. Yeah. I don't think I have insomnia. I just have never slept my entire life. I don't. I've never slept really well. Yeah, no elbow drops today, dude. No, I don't have any pets. I would never share my cell phone number on YouTube Live. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can have a bagel. Come on over. I bought 2 bags of bagels. So I got like probably 12 of them. Yeah, mistakenly though, I didn't buy any like butter or anything like that. because I have like brown sugar and cinnamon, like stuff to put on it. So I've been eating them plain. Did you go look at some of my pictures or something? You need to be a toaster to make bagels. I'm doing all right, bro. You're one of my people, my Scottish people. Oh man. Well, it was a long time ago anyway. I have been to Scotland one time, and I stayed there for about, I think we were there for about a month. It's like 3 weeks to a month. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going back. Scotland was beautiful. It was absolutely awesome. It was really cool. And another thing is like the cultures are different. So like you don't realize how small Scottish people are, or like even how little they were like back in the day. Like Scottish people aren't very tall. They're not very big people. Is that the Nightmare on Elm Street rap? I don't know. I maybe people think that's my personality or something. I don't know. It is a nightmare in Davenport, that's for sure. You know, I think that Scottish people, for the most part, were friendly, but there are not a lot of black people in Scotland or people of like any color. So, especially the little town I went to where I was staying for like the 3 weeks, I was like the only black kid around. So, everybody was kind of freaked out by me, I think. Like, everybody in the little town knew I was there. I went for a run already. I ran about, tonight I ran about 6 miles or probably 6.5 miles, but it was super cold. It's only like 10 degrees today. Perrin, you're pretty emotional. You gotta take it easy, kid. You're not weird. Well, I'm telling you right now, I was in Scotland. I went, traveled around. I did not see a lot of us. Yo, what's up? Well, I'd like to meet these people because when I was there, I didn't see hardly any mixed people, black people. I didn't see any, like, not a lot of people of color, not like Mexicans, Asians, none of that. I saw a lot of Scottish people though. But it makes sense. I mean, it's an island. It's not like people could just easily migrate there without knowing it's there. Well, I've been to Glasgow. We traveled around Glasgow a little bit. Like we spent a couple days there. I mean, I saw some people of color, but not like here. Not like America. My camera is on a gimbal. That's kind of what I'm kind of practicing with it. I'm getting used to it. Yeah, you should probably unmute all your friends. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what changes have been made over all the years. I was really young when I was there, so I mean, it's been probably, I think I was like 14 or something when I went there. I mean, that's 20 more years ago, 25 years ago. I don't have any major travel plans. I think the thing I really need to do is find a decent job. That's what I need to do. We already covered this earlier, I believe. I know, right? Good luck. Good luck right now. Well, thanks for joining us. Actually, I mean, this like live session, I didn't really have any major plans. I was just kind of messing with my camera. I am not married. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. Like I've thought we covered this a million times. I'm up late. I think I fell asleep. I think I fell asleep for like an hour or something. No, I don't think coffee and that shit goes together. You know what, man? I think as far as work goes, I can do about everything. I've worked in all sorts of different places. I think I can do anything. And outside of like, I can't go to school for 10 years and become a doctor, like stuff like that. I just don't have the time to do that. Oh, neck is cracking. I actually looked into the bodyguard thing. Most of these bodyguard places, they're looking for giant people. They want like big offensive linemen. Like they want 6'8", 380-pound, 400-pound guys. That's what they're looking for. I'm from Iowa. I do not own my place. It's an apartment. Yeah, so that's what they want. They want those really giant people. And those guys make amazing money. They make great money. I do not have two George Foremans, but I do have two grills. I have one George Foreman and a breakfast grill type thing. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Mike Tyson has a deep fryer? There's so many random comments. Then premium. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to become of this life. I don't know. The world is crazy right now. It's all good, bro. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to shut this down. Yeah, a lot of chaos in here. Or do you guys, should I let it run? I can move over to my laptop and just let it run. Oh my gosh. All right, you got to give me 1 second, though. I got to move a little bit. Like, I got to move around. I don't think the camera knows what to do. Yeah, my trees are like unbelievable. Like dead serious, this one is, I grew it from like a little tiny root and it's touching the ceiling. It's like starting to grow across the ceiling now. It's a big tree. Yeah, I mean, these trees have lost a lot of leaves for sure. I just pick them up, but man, it's like a damn forest in here sometimes. Well, I mean, I'm just reading the comments. Yeah, I think I fell asleep for like an hour or something and I woke back up, so I'm just kind of up for a minute. Wow. Oh my gosh. Word. Dude, the internet is wild. What's up, people? What? Yeah, I mean, you never know. Wow. Wow. uh, Walleye season, like the middle of the winter, isn't good on walleye. It's more like after the before spring and like after the fall. Yeah, some places are like that. Some people fish walleye year round. It depends on where you're at, though, especially some of these big lakes. Yeah, you'd have to ask me a specific question about life. There's too many. There's too many things to cover. Yeah, I'm a bass fisherman. I should say I was a bass fisherman at least. Who's texting me right now? I think for negative thoughts, the best thing for me is gratitude. I think that learning gratitude is very difficult, but once you learn gratitude, it'll change everything about your life. The biggest bass I ever caught, I think, was 6.9, so close to 7. Um, I guess in a sense, I would say reincarnation, yeah, but it's more like if you read the Bible, it's more like recycling. I wouldn't go as far as say reincarnation. No, I'm like a real fisherman. Like I fish for real. Um, I've never been into bow fishing at all. That doesn't even, it's not equal or anything. But I don't think bow fishing is very popular here. We don't have any like giant fish around here. I mean, I don't really have any like favorite quotes from the Bible, but there are some good stories. I think Sodom and Gomorrah is a good story. Um, the story of Moses is a really good story. I mean, honestly, I just finished because I read kind of back and like I read around in the Bible, but I've been trying to read the Bible front to back, and I just finished Deuteronomy. So it looks like Moses dies, but it doesn't really say that. Hara, you're horrible. Yeah, but the burning bush isn't really like, that's not like as interesting as other things that Moses did. I have not read the book of Enoch, but I do have it. I've only read the small parts of it. Don't tell anybody. Haven't read the book of the dead, no. I just said I haven't read the book of Enoch. I've read little bits of it, but I do have it here. I have the book of Enoch. I don't think there's a fast track to religion. I think your faith and your belief system that's your personal beliefs. Um, I don't think there's any fast track for it. Iowa Hawkeyes for sure. But I'll tell you a little secret, guys. I was I was born at Iowa State. My mom and dad went to Iowa State, so I was born in Ames, Iowa. So I'm a product of the Cyclones, but we're more of a Hawkeye state. Yeah, I've never really chased money. My whole thing with money is money's gonna come. I think I work hard enough. If you do the right things, money should come. I don't really focus on it too much. Yeah, again, for some people, like faith or religion or whatever your beliefs are, it just that those are your core beliefs. That's up to you. Another thing is people who go to church doesn't mean that they have faith. attending church doesn't give you a magic ticket or anything like that. I think that faith and whatever my beliefs are, it's something you just know. It's not like nobody can stand up in a room and tell you. You just know it. Right. So that's part of the problem is like church is kind of more of a social club than it is. There's a lot of these people, they wear crosses around their neck. They don't even know why they're doing it, other than it looks cool. And it looks cool because their neighbor does it. I mean, I met a lot of bad people who wear a cross around their neck. So I think that is the key, is to practice and going. Do you even know what church is? Do you know what church is? Let me put it that way. Just a real basic, give me a basic answer. Like, do you know what church is? Well, there's also something called false prophets. Um, and I believe there's a lot of those people out there, we call false prophets. And those are people that are preaching for their own good. So they're going to use the Bible and they're going to use God against you. And if you know that and you understand that, that also lets you know that you need to have your own relationship to God, whatever your God is, or whatever that book is, or whatever that relationship is. It needs to be a solid relationship between you and whatever you believe in. Once again, I guess I'm asking if you know what church is, not like, do you go to church? I will admit that the commandments are kind of one way to look at life. It's not a bad guide. But if you read the Bible and you know the Bible, the commandments are kind of like not a big deal when it comes to the Bible. Okay. I'm a Christian and I read the Bible. But I do believe that for myself anyway. Practicing is the best way to develop that relationship. I mean, some of it, like, don't get me wrong, I think you have to make an effort with it, but some of it you don't have to try. It's like, it's kind of like you just know it. You'll just kind of know it when it's there. I mean, but that's my opinion of it. It's kind of like another sense. You just kind of know it's there. Yeah, and it's I hate to describe it this way, but have you ever seen the movie Sixth Sense with the little kid who's he's like, I see dead people? I mean, it's kind of like that. It's like a sixth sense. You just know it. It's there. I am not monetized.
I picked up this piece of foil outside the tent, and I put a piece, and I went to light it, and boom! Next, I was out for like a few minutes, and then I came back to, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I just grabbed it. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh my god!" I just got up and ran. Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, man. So I do get like a little bit of help from other people on this like YouTube channel thing. There was one kid that he helped me out in the very beginning quite a bit. So he helped me with like the Amazon wish list, and he said to make sure I get a Cash App so people can like donate to my channel and things like that. Um, I've had some other people kind of help me with a few things, so it's been slightly beneficial, but not like it's not like this is all about money. Like, yeah, there you go. So I think you're misunderstanding that Jesus and God, Jesus is the man, God is the entity, the spirit. There you go. I do have a lot on my mind. Hara was here for a second. Chicken is good. You need some white rice with that, Perrin. What? Now this guy's just spreading lies. What's good, bro? Just hanging out here for a minute. I was actually gonna shut this down a while back, but got tired. I don't know. I let the guys chat here. It's late or early, however you want to look at it. It's 4 a.m. here. I don't know what I'm doing today, but it's in the middle of the night right now. I left the YouTube live running so everybody could chat. It's kind of going ham in here. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the things you're saying are off, but I wouldn't expect you to know. Yeah, it's typical. It's typical madness. Lately, I've been doing I do this like breakfast sandwich thing sometimes. I just do like a bagel, eggs, and like sausage. It's pretty good. I think it's interesting the people that like slander like faith, religion, and all this stuff. They're like they're more about trying to like strike down your thing, but they can't even stand up for whatever they believe in. They can't say like there's a lot of people that can't say like I'm a Muslim. They can't say that. or they can't say like this is what I believe. What they'll do is they'll try to trash whatever you believe. Yeah, so why don't you stand up for your beliefs instead of trying to trash everyone else's? I think it's a very interesting faith. He says 2 to 3 years in Dagestan. I know, right? Like, yeah, so do your thing, bro. Nobody's over here slandering Muslims, but you're over here slandering basically like Catholics and Christians. That's why I just kind of let you go because I just want to make this point. I'm not lying about anything. You're over here going ham and trying to trash other people's beliefs instead of talking about your beliefs. Okay. You just keep going on and on and on about what we believe in. And why don't you talk about what you believe in and how good it is? Okay. That's what you've been doing. And so you're gonna sit here and say that you're a Muslim, but you've gone out of your way to learn all about Christianity or Catholicism. Please, what I'm saying is, why don't you stick to what you do and what you know? You're saying things about our belief system that are not true. You just went on and on for like 10 minutes about it. What? Uh, no, I don't. But this is my suggestion to you. Why don't you worry about what you believe in and what you're doing rather than other people? I have not seen that, but again, a lot of this stuff, I do believe it's like personal belief systems. I don't believe that it's not something that people have to battle about. And I wouldn't, if somebody told me they were a Buddhist, I wouldn't sit there and slander their religion or their faith. I would be like, great, good for you. I hope you have a good relationship to whatever you believe in. Dang. Man. Exactly. Like, honestly, I'm not trying to get like deep into it. I give my little opinion, and whatever people believe, they can believe. But I'm not going to offer a platform for somebody to sit here and slander other people and what they believe in. Hmm. Rewind to the 90s. Yeah, it was a good, I mean, we had some good times. Yeah, once again, it's all slander. That's all you're trying to do. So good luck with whatever you're doing. I'm not going to give you the platform to keep spreading your nonsense. No, I haven't read the entire Bible. Yeah, I think that it's very interesting to, um, like when you read the Bible and you go back and read some parts again or read something again. It's unbelievable. Unfortunately, most of those Bibles, like when you're like at a hotel, it's like the King James version, and everybody knows that you're not going to understand that. Exactly. See, like this guy is in here. He just wants to slander people. That's his whole mission. Yeah, again, it's all slander. It's all it is. I have no idea where Har is. I already manned up to it. I said, "You go on about your business, and I'll go on about mine. Have a good night." that's that's about as man up as it gets. But you're the one. You're in my live session, going on and on and on with your nonsense. Yeah, that makes sense. And I'll say that there are like a lot of books taking they have been taken out of the Bible. So once you figure that out, like you can read a lot of the Bible if you get a pretty whatever version you read, depending on which version it is, you can get most of the Bible written, but a lot of the books have been removed. So you got to go back and figure out what books have been removed and then start to read those. And it's kind of a difficult process. Yeah, I don't know how it works with Muslims or the Quran or any of that because I don't go out of my way to slander other people's faith or belief systems or whatever. I worry about me and what I'm doing over here. That might be true. Like I said, a lot of books have been removed from the Bible. Yeah, sometimes that's a good one, Hara. But I think maybe I've fallen for the shout out thing one time, but it was kind of because I wanted to. Um, I don't know. Sometimes it's funny. I'm doing all right. We got another Aussie, except for his name says Aussie in it, so you know that. I got a lot of Australians, but I think it's about that time because it's almost 4:30 a.m. here. It is what it is, bro. My thoughts are I worry about my belief systems and what I'm doing, and I could put a lot of negativity on Muslim people, but I didn't say a word. And, you going on and on and on, it's just like, that's enough. I've heard enough. So I'm over it. I've been over it. Another brick in the wall, bro. I don't know if, hey, Hara, have you ever noticed this? Like, some of these people, um, and it's not always religion or faith. It could be like somebody will come into the room and they'll start talking about like Charlie Kirk, or they'll start talking about Donald Trump, or they'll start talking about something. And then all of a sudden it'll just take a big left turn into like what they believe and why everybody should believe what they believe. And everybody who believes whatever this president does, or, they're all wrong. And they won't stop. Yeah, so they're just trying to provoke and agitate people, and or get people to kind of question what they're doing, or it's just it's too much sometimes. Okay, so we're over it. We're done. Have a nice night. I I've been over it for like a half hour. Well, the truth is, I was gonna shut this live down a long time ago. I was just keeping it open so most people could chat a little bit. Sarah from New Zealand, huh? We got a live one here, boys. Well, not if you vote Andrew McFedries 2028. You elect me president, we don't have, there's a lot we don't have to worry about anymore. Okay. See, this is what it's all about right here. Yeah, it's really early here. I mean, well, it's early or late, however you want to look at it. It's 4:30 a.m. here. Really? I could never see that. New Zealand? Let me look this up. Why would New Zealand like Trump? I could only imagine like what other countries think of us, like what countries think of our president and stuff like that. I think we beat this faith thing to death already, so I'm not going to go back down that road. All right, Hara, I think I'm gonna get out of here too, man. Well, everybody have a good night. I definitely stayed on here way longer than I thought I would. It's the middle of the night here, so I'm gonna get some sleep. I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep, man. I gotta get some rest. All right, Hara, see ya, man. I honestly just kept this open for other people to chat or whatever. Nobody needs to sleep. It's ridiculous. My laptop needs to sleep. How about that? Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta go to sleep. I left this YouTube live running way too long. All right, guys. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, morning, whatever it is for you. All right. See you later.